Good day everyone, it's me again, Noni Chinkagot, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's vlog, we're going to tackle about the tips in developing instructional material. But first, what is an instructional materials? So an instructional materials are those materials used by a teacher to simplify their teaching. They include both visual and audio-visual aids and could either be concrete or non-concrete. These instructional materials bring life to learning by stimulating students to learn. Now let's proceed about the tips in developing instructional materials. So first tips is we have to begin at the end. So begin by pinpointing as precisely as possible what it is that the learner will know and be able to do when the instruction is completed. This is often the hardest part in the instructional design cycle, but it is a foundation upon which the rest of the process is dependent. Avoid soft goals that are imprecise and include vague verbs such as will understand. Second is to know your audience. So this principle is just as important in instructional design as it is in public speaking, especially in a distributed learning situation. You may not have as such information about your learners as you would like, but you should be able to ascertain some essential facts such as approximate literacy levels, prior knowledge of the instructional content, level of comfort with the instructional technology, and degrees of motivation. The third is to develop a game plan. So, develop instructional strategies based on your analysis of both the learners and the course content. This can be a fairly lengthy tips in the process because it is so open-ended and diverse. So number 4 is to find or create the instructional materials. So the strategies you identified in the previous step will guide the process of finding or creating your instructional materials. So you may find that course content already exists that would work with just a little tweaking. So at this point, you should revisit your learner analysis and consider what types of instructional materials would be most effective. So above all else, do not construct a barrier to learning by choosing the wrong format. So do not expect low literacy populations to flood through pages of written material. So number 5 is to evaluate your learners. So assessing learning in the artificial environment of an instructional space can be tricky. So unless the instruction covers procedural knowledge only, you may not be able to create a highly accurate assessment tool. So written tests can be made more accurate by including several types of assessment instruments such as multiple choice, short answer matching, ordering, and problem solving. So these types of questions can be answered to elicit and evaluate how much has been learned. The last one is to evaluate your instruction. So once the instructional material has been used for the first time, look at it as objectively as possible, what worked and what did not. So ask about all aspects of the instruction, the mode of delivery, and the setting of the instruction as well as the content. So ask your learners for feedback and keep the questions as open-ended as possible. So that's all the tips in developing instruction materials. So I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for watching.